What is going on, ladies and gentlemen of the holotables, and welcome back to another Galaxy of Heroes video with me, your boy Scribe. Once again, day late and $1 short for this galactic challenge, but I'm here to help you regardless. Let's get galactically challenged. We find ourselves on Jakku now, facing off against the Rebel fighters. It is a Saw galactic challenge, and Saw is always a bit of a pain in the derriere. He's just very survivable with a large amount of damage output, and just does horrible, horrible things to you. What do we need to do? We need to complete the battle, obviously. We need to complete the battle without using a leader in the leader slot, and we can complete the battle with a full team of Scoundrel units. Now, you can do this in one battle, no problem if you do happen to have a well-developed roster. However, it could be a little bit easier for you if you choose to do the win with no leader as a separate battle. We'll get to that in just a moment. We also do have bonuses if you have got the episode pass, of course, and do not forget to use your Wrecker, your mercenary Wrecker, the brand new marquee, in one of the tiers over here so that you can start earning episode points for that as well. That public service announcement will be coming a little bit later. The modifiers then. Global is Scorching Sun, okay? Essentially, every time we take a turn, we're going to gain a stack of overheat, essentially. If we get to 10 stacks of overheat, that character will die. You can use stacks of Thermal Regulate, which is an ability that you get on all of your characters to decrease that cooldown by 2 on whoever you select to use it. It's a little bit annoying. Also, every stack of overheat does actually reduce your max health, so you actually become more susceptible to dying as you gain those Thermal Regulate, as you gain those stacks of overheat. We've got bonuses, of course, for our Scoundrel allies. They gain a bunch of max health, some extra speed, and get immunity to buff immunity. We also take reduced damage from all sources if we are buffed, 30% more, and we've got an additional 50% counter chance, and we inflict defense down for 2 turns when we're attacked, which cannot be resisted. Whilst debuff, we also gain 10 speed. So that thermal regulator, that overheat is actually giving us more speed. The enemy's got pinpoint, essentially. Whenever they use a special ability, if nobody is pinpointed on our team, we get pinpointed. That pinpoint reduces our max health even further, so it's very easy for us to die in this instance. And essentially, they're going to deal additional heal over time. They're going to gain additional stacks of heal over time when they target an enemy with pinpoint. Okay, there's lots of benefits for the enemy team. So let's look at the one-trick pony defeating the enemies, getting every single feat apart from the Wrecker one and the episode track, or whatever you want, in one battle. Let's do that first. The team that I like to use here is a Commander Ahsoka Tano, one with Skiff Guard, Lando, Bam, Dash, and Han Solo. I like Han Solo here because he's able to get a stun at the start, slow down that enemy team, and then it's all about essentially abusing Bam's Whistling Birds and abusing the damage output that we have. Let's roll it. So for this setup, what we're looking to do is just have lots and lots of offense on the team. Lots of offense and crit damage on your characters like Han Solo and Chewbacca, and as much offense, pure offense as you can on your Beskar Armor Mando. I'm going to start off by stunning Saw Gerrera here, just plow a little bit of damage into him. Cat is then going to pass the turn over to Beskar Armor Mando. He is going to go into Whistling Birds to get us prepped over here, and we want to get to those 20 stacks of Whistling Birds as soon as possible. So we're going to plow the stun into Baze over here. I'm actually going to call in, get that additional crit damage up, get that additional damage flowing in as quickly as possible. And then Chewbacca is going to go with the AoE Dispel. That puts us up to 20 stacks of Whistling Birds, which is where we want to be. And target Saw Gerrera with the Whistling Birds and take him out. That is what we're looking to do right now, okay? After this, we're going to pass the turn back to Bam all the time, just get some turns in him, hopefully keep your whole team aligned with damage immunity, and take out the other units one at a time. Chirrut is a little bit of a pain, so if we can take him out nice and early, that would be great, because he keeps the enemy team alive, and he's got all the healing on him, and it's just a pain. So get rid of him if you can. He may revive, he might not. It's a little bit weird. I don't know why that's happening. I'm sure somebody at home can tell me why that revive happens. And just work on killing the rest of the team. So it's not too bad, provided you get the kill on Saw at the start. Does, like I said, does require quite a bit of damage output in order to make that happen. But it does make the battle incredibly easy if you do get to that point. Let's see, I'm going to pass this back over to Chewbacca over here. He's going to assist and defeat that. Biggs. Okay, so that will get you every single feat. No leader will get you the victory, obviously get you the victory, and a full team of Scoundrels. Now, if you don't have that team or the modding's a little bit iffy, let's talk about teams that you can use with leaders, right? So I'd probably say actually go in with the Bam lead or a Dash lead. Both are pretty good. And again, I do think that this is a great setup. Having Cat and having Skiffguard Lando in the same team just means you can guarantee that you'll be able to jump back and forth, get into the Whistling Birds, and try to take out that Saw Gerrera nice and early at the start. I do find it to be incredibly valuable because we just want to try and get up there all the way to high stacks of high stacks of Whistling Birds as quickly as possible. Now, we didn't actually get all of them here, which is a bit of a shame, but let's just see how we go. Even if we've only got 17 stacks, maybe the extra from the leadership will be enough. There we are. Will be enough to kill Saw Gerrera. You get a lot of extra offense in a BAM squad if he is the leader, obviously, so it's quite useful in that respect. And you just take it the exact same approach. So if you're having difficulties getting this win without the leader, just throw BAM in the leadership, and it is a heck of a lot easier. You don't need nearly as many stacks of Whistling Birds, and you probably don't need as much offense going in. It is a little bit easier. So let's go ahead and Dispel over here. Let's just keep on working towards defeating Xaereth, because I don't like his face. He is now one with the Force, just as he's always wanted to be. And we can, of course, just do the cleanup at this point. Let's go ahead and plow into the wedge over here. Boom, boom, boom. Biggs, time to go, buddy. Time to go, honey. And there he goes. So, with the leadership, a lot easier. So let's talk about how do we get the leadership or no leadership victory if you don't want to focus on Scoundrels. Okay, so for the no leadership, I'm going to use a Malak team over here. I'm throwing as much additional defensive capabilities as I can on our Malak over here, just to try and keep him alive. The idea of this one is more about survivability than anything else. We just want to try and keep Malak alive with no real issues, okay? So we want that triple stack of Beskar armor on him, we want that tank tech on him, and of course I want to go ahead and throw Master's Training on him as well. The idea is to make Malak as unkillable as possible. Just try and make it as difficult as possible for them to do anything to him. So he can out-survive them, outlast them. We'll keep those stacks of Thermal Regulate going, keep the overheat nice and low when we can. And occasionally we'll go ahead and use Life Drain, of course. They are going to deal lots and lots of damage, of course. And that is okay. Let's just go ahead and get a big heal over here. I'll go ahead and place that as well. Now, the only thing is, with the triple stacks of Beskar armor, we're not going to be able to... taunt necessarily with Malak, because he needs to be crit in order to get that taunt up, and that's alright, really. Let's see. Yeah, let's place weapons tech over here. Get rid of that benefit. Wonderful. It's all about playing that long game. All about playing the long game here. We are on triple stacks, so I'll put it on Hermit Yoda as well. We'll keep him nice and healthy. We'll just get rid of Baze now. Baze is gone. Wonderful. No more Watt, but I don't think we need Watt anymore, so that's fine. Alright, let's just make sure our Thermal Regulator is nice and low. Hide Hermit Yoda so they can only attack our Malak. Big heals coming out of Hermit Yoda. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Keep our stacks of overheat nice and low if we can. Do a big old Life Drain over here on Xaereth. It's going to trigger his bonus. Oh, poor Hermit Yoda, taking all of that abuse. You can see their Thermal Regulate is getting very, very high now on Saw. He's at 9, so if he takes the next turn, he's going to be in a whole heap of trouble. There he goes. We have lost, or they have lost, their leader now. So it's all about just making sure we can keep Thermal Regulate nice and low on our team. Drop it off on Hermit Yoda. Get the shock. Keep hiding our Hermit Yoda right now. I'm focusing on Xaereth because he's the easiest target. Come on then. Get rid of those stacks of Thermal Regulate, please. Get rid of more stacks of Thermal Regulate. There's another lost unit for them. We are looking nice and strong here. Let's get rid of Wedge. No more Wedge. Keep those stacks of Thermal Regulate going. And it's just a long drag out, really, guys. I don't think that this is the easiest way of getting it done by any stretch of the imagination. I just thought it would be quite fun and humorous to watch them flail against Malak for 4 minutes. And that is that. Job's a good one, so you can do it like that if you're having some troubles. Just make your Malak as incredibly tanky as possible. Now, you can do the same thing if you want a GL. Go ahead with a Watt Tambor leadership. Going in with C as well, we'll just place the tank tech over on C. We'll link people. Link whoever you think is worthwhile. I'd probably say Saw Gerrera and Xaereth. Saw Gerrera is going to take a lot of turns, and we take the same approach. We're just trying to buff up our C as much as possible, get as many beneficial bonuses on him as we possibly can, okay? So right now he's got the armor, he's got the armor tech, the tank tech. We're going to place triple stacks of Beskar armor on him. We're going to place Master's Training on him. Wonderful. All of this is giving him additional stats right about now. Let's place weapons tech on him at Yoda, I guess. Really hoping we can have Drogon survive here just to place Keen Stratagem on our C. So our C right now has got triple stacks of Beskar armor. He's got the Bactoid shield generator. He's got Master's Training. He's got Keen Stratagem. So he's just very, very tanky, ladies and gentlemen. Very, very tanky indeed. They won't be able to do a whole lot of anything to our C right now. Doesn't really matter if we lose anybody else on the team. I'm just going to play the long game right about now, see what we can actually manage to get done over here. Let's keep on healing people up. Let's see, we could do that, but I don't think it's in our best interests. Let's just try and keep our stacks of Thermal Regulate going, keep the overheat nice and low. Saw has taken enough turns now to have lost all of his protection. Now, you won't, realistically speaking, you won't actually get to a point where you can ult. I think it will take a very, very long time to do. But you are essentially unkillable. So there is that. Right, okay, I guess we'll leave that there. And I think I will throw this second link over here on Wedge. Just try and get rid of everybody's protection. That is going to make your C more and more tanky, which is nice. Let's see. Let's get rid of that. Beautiful. And that Chira is basically going to Permator. So now they're stuck facing just against C. Let's keep these two people alive now. They won't realistically be able to deal enough damage to kill the C. It's only going to be if the Thermal Regulate triggers that we're going to be in trouble. So let's just keep it going, baby. Here we go. Always prioritize decreasing your stacks of overheat over anything else. Eventually, we are going to ult as well, which is going to be quite nice. Yeah, let's just ult, because we should be able to get rid of some units now. Might want to relink to get rid of their Saw, actually. Yeah, I'm going to relink, so we'll get rid of Baze and we'll get rid of Saw. Because the linked characters will always be instantly defeated. We're probably going to have to use our stacks of Thermal Regulate first, though, because we can't risk us just dying to the event modifier. Let's get rid of that. We'll yeet out half the team. Cannon. Decrease those stacks of Thermal Regulate. Oh no, we're actually just gonna die. Oh, it doesn't happen to GLs. Oh, it's fine then. Oh, that makes it very easy. If we can't die from Thermal Regulate on a GL, it really doesn't matter. So yep, that's it. That's it. We just hashtag win. Turns out it's very easy with C. You could probably full auto it. Once you've got that set up, you could probably just put it on full auto and C's not going to die. Okay, learn something new every day, ladies and gentlemen of the tribe. Okay, before we go though, we do need to get that win with your mercenary Wrecker, ladies and gentlemen. So take him in as high as you possibly can, with whatever best team you think is good. So I'm going to take in with, let's go Lord Vader. Let's go Lord Vader, because Lord Vader is the best galactic legend, I feel, in the world, in the whole world. Let's throw in Lord Vader. Let's throw in with Maul over here. Wonderful. Let's get our Wrecker in. Obviously get our Wrecker in. We do want the right Wrecker. And then we'll just get some Empire characters to go and join our Lord Vader for some fun. Let's throw in Grand Inquisitor and Reaver. That's a really weird team, to be honest. I don't know why I chose to use this team, but hey-ho, this is the team that we are running with right about now. We'll get lots of stacks of Thermal Regulate on our Maul as quickly as possible, apparently. That's what we're looking to do. We're looking to have our Maul defeat himself, essentially. Can we get locked heal immunity? No, we can't. Of course not. Alright, let's just power through over here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wonderful. Can we do enough damage? No, we can't do enough damage to Saw just yet. Obviously, if you've got a low star Wrecker, this will be a lot easier for you. because you're going against a much weaker team, right? Obviously, the highest tier you possibly can will get you all the ones that exist on the tier below it, so it is in your interest. But let's just get rid of that. All right, let's put some damage into this team. Hopefully hurt them a little. Oh, I can't believe my 6-star Wrecker is actually still alive, and he was blinded when we did that, so it probably wasn't the smartest thing we could have done. But that's okay. It's okay. Look at all that. Yes. Yes, you can all heal up to maximum. Why not? Let's see. Let's try and help out our Maul just a smidge. And Reaver, of course, is going to revive, so we don't really mind so much about Thermal Regulate on her. Looks like their Biggs is about to pop his clogs. There he goes. And there's the explosion triggering from Saw Gerrera. But we know they can't do anything to our Lord Vader, so, you know, there is that. There is that. Let's just basic him for now. And miss, of course, because we were blinded. Big hits. Wonderful. At this point, I think we just put it on auto. Put it on auto and have some fun. Lord Vader just defeating half the team with that one AoE. Wonderful. So yeah, don't forget to use your Wrecker, ladies and gentlemen. Now, I do apologize once again, guys, because I did do this a day late. I'm sure you've already finished this Galactic Challenge. I was a little bit hungover yesterday, so sorry about that. And I'll see you all in the very next video. Make sure you leave a like and a comment. I'll see you soon. Peace out and big love.